Hey, Ed Drost here, and Nowsite AI, the Ray Higdon and Nowsite AI collaboration. Listen, yeah, this has been going on, transforming network marketing in 2024. If you're familiar with network marketing, you understand there's many ways to build a business. The old school used to have hotel meetings, so you had to rent a hotel room. You had to convince people to come to get in their car, drive, get stuck in traffic, show up at the hotel meeting, and there was no guarantee they were going to join your business. They have also the in-home meetings where you set out a cheese plate, have a little, maybe some wine, a glass of wine, or just some iced tea or whatever it may be, and you bring the people into your home, have a nice little meeting, go through your presentation, and these are all great ways to introduce your business opportunity to your community and start creating and building your business. But there's a new way now, and AI is changing everything. And I there's a quote, I think it's by Cuban, Mark Cuban, who a billionaire, owns the Dallas Mavericks. Mark said, if you don't get behind AI and understand AI, you're going to become a dinosaur. So you and that's in any business platform. Like I said, I appraise real estate. I've been using it in real estate. I used it for my son's appraisal business in Ocean City, Maryland, and we're getting some great Google returns. You know what I mean, from the work we've done. But I don't want to get into that right now. So we're just talking about AI and Ray Higdon. And yesterday I did a video on Now AI, who has, I think, partnered with Eric Worre, who is probably the top thought leader in network marketing. And Ray is probably the next top thought. Not that there's not a few out there, but these guys are trainers and do a fabulous job training and helping you grow a network marketing business and show you how to do it. But the Now AI platform, Ray is involved, and we're just going to I'll let you show you a little video here with Ray, introducing Ray. And also, then we're going to go through and I'll give you a speeded up version of what Nowsite AI is all about. So here is they're introducing Ray here, kind of showing you a little thought process on it.
Got an objection you need help overcoming, or maybe it's time to close. You'll be able to tell my AI what you need some help with, or my AI will simply help you to move that conversation forward in a friendly and positive way if it's not one of those specific steps at that point in time. Then you're going to drop in your conversation. You're going to tell it what you want it to do, and my AI is going to give you back the perfect message. So let me go back for a second. So here's a conversation for Cheryl, right? She's talking to Debbie about her past trip to Alaska, and they're conversing back and forth. And so she said, I want to shift the conversation to business. And so it says, hey, Debbie, Alaska is amazing. By the way, it may or may not be obvious from my post, but I teach people how to earn on the side through social media. If you're curious or know somebody who might be, let me know. And that's just one of the amazing pieces of language and the amazing concepts that we have taken right from Ray and built into this tool. I am so excited for you to get your hands on it. And so without further ado, I'm excited to bring my friend Ray Higdon here to the stage with me. And we're just going to have a conversation and talk about how excited we both are for this and what it's going to look like. So I'm going to get Ray up here with me side by side. And please help me to welcome Ray. So drop me a hi, Ray, in the chat. And Ray, we are so glad to have you here. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing good. I'm like, man, whoever they're bringing on sounds amazing.
That's the idea, my friend. You are amazing. And I am
You read
so
everything I
stoked.
sent you to read. It was awesome.
I got it, buddy. I got you.
Man,
So
really awesome.
it was hard. It was hard to get that one out. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
So Ray, I want to hear from you because we've been having this awesome collaboration and conversation, and I'm excited to share more about that. But just to kind of get us started, like, why are you so, you could do so many different things. What is it about this collaboration with my AI that has you so excited?
Yeah, I just really love where your guys' heart is in helping people where they really need it. Not just offering, abstract, hey, this will do that, but really helping people where they need help. And, what I've noticed, just over the last, 13, 14 years of coaching people is so many people, they just really struggle with what to say. They really do. And either they aren't reading what's coming back to them, or they're doing one really common thing is that they'll hear this guru and they'll say, ooh, I like that line. And then they'll hear this guru say something totally different. You know what? I like that second line. Then I like that. And pretty soon they're sending 16 lines and separate, they may make sense. Together, they make absolutely no sense. And so so many times, like I've never, when I've done a training over the last 13, 14 years, I have never, not one time, had someone say, hey, I'm doing a lot of reach outs, I'm not getting any results. And it wasn't a problem in what they were sending.
Right.
And so I usually just say, show me your script. And they'll show it to me, and it's got some of this guys, some of this girls, some of this guys, and it makes no darn sense. And that's why it's not working.
Yep.
And so I can't do that with everybody until now. And so we spent I think it was 16, 20, 50 hours, I don't know, I'm just kidding, it wasn't that it was quite a few hours. We spent quite a few hours going through a lot of scenarios, a lot of objections, reach outs. Like, I mean, we spent a lot of time together to put it together. And so in a mass scale, I have the most confidence in your guys' system of doing it than any other way I could possibly do it. Because I don't have all time to look at everyone on the planet's scripts and messages. I could fix them, but now this system will help with that.
That's so cool, and it hits the nail on the head. And one of the things we've learned, not only did we learned so much from you in our conversations of how we built this, but one of the things that really was a huge insight is not only is it the knowledge that you have, but it's the insight into you've had how many thousands of people asking for your help and asking for it in this certain kind of way. And so what I'm really excited about and proud of, in addition to just how great the tool is itself, is that it really came out of this conversation with you, just as one example, like, hey, like every conversation is a little bit different. What I really am looking for often in conversation is like, hey, but like how, like I don't exactly know how to apply this concept to this situation, because it's kind of took a left turn and now I'm like, I don't know what to do. And so that by sharing your conversation, your AI is going to have that contextual awareness, just like if you were sending the screenshots of that conversation directly to Ray, and it's going to help you to respond based on what's there instead of kind of misapplying a concept. And that's one of the things that we talked a lot about, right, Ray, is that it's like so much of this is it's a dance, right? You got to actually be listening to what the person says, not just like waiting so you can spit out the next step in a generic script that may not apply here.
Yeah, and that is definitely one of the top three issues, is the person not getting the results they should. They're not either reading or listening to what the prospect is saying. And like, I mean, I've seen crazy ones. I've seen it where it's like, hey, I'm doing this new thing. You open and taking a look at it, and they're like, well, my mom just died, but what is it? Great, let me send the video over to you. It's like, really? Like, seriously? And like, I've just seen that so many times. I'm like, didn't notice that little part right there, and so it's it's tough. And also, but the thing that it's interesting because you guys are combining such needed things in that I know a lot of people that have a lot of followers and get a lot of engagement that don't make much money. Because if you're not converting, it's like, okay, it's it's kind of like having really great landscaping, but you come in and the floors aren't done. It's like, well, it looked nice out there. And then, so by combining this of, hey, here is how you get more engagement. Here's how you get the algorithm to pay attention to you. Here's content for you to, post out there, but then here's how to convert. Like this is the 1-2 punch.
Yes. Yeah, that's it, right? Like we've got to be able to navigate through all the different steps and be able to apply these different concepts. And I saw, somebody said, some scripts are generic and don't work. And that's absolutely right. A lot of times though, the script isn't wrong per se. It's that it takes that script plus this kind of application and awareness. And one of the things that I'm excited about is, I think that you all, as you start using this, you're going to learn from your AI, like, oh, that's interesting that with Ray's intelligence built into this thing, that like I wouldn't have thought to respond that way. And that totally makes sense. And so you're actually going to learn some of the nuances of how to apply this stuff just based on the way that this is going to help you to respond, where that's going to help you to be able to, when you're in a live conversation talking to an actual human being, which we still do every once in a while. I try not to, but I do it from time to time, that you're going to be able to learn from this, right? And be able to apply that as you're conversing yourself, right?
Yeah. And I'll tell you, like when I hear someone say like, hey, scripts don't work or whatever. And this isn't, I'm just picking on that thought in general, not the person, because I actually didn't see who said it. But when I've experienced that kind of response of, oh, scripts don't work, they're prospecting other network marketers. And so don't get this twisted. The most skeptical person is the network marketer. They're the most skeptical, right? And so like I don't, can you massage my stuff on reaching out to network marketers? You could, but I use the psychology that is just not designed for network marketers and for you to be prospecting. So if you find a high failure rate in your reach outs, if you are using scripts or whatever, take a look. Am I prospecting only other network marketers? Because usually that can be tougher than it has to be.
Yeah, no, I think that's right on. And so Ray, I just want to give folks a little bit of a taste of some of the big pieces of your knowledge and your sort of perspective on having business conversations that we're building into this. Because I know a lot of folks here, they know your stuff, but many I think are getting to really hear from you and learn from you on this stuff for the first time. And so whether it's the 4 Ps or whatever you want to touch on, I'd love just kind of share a little bit of a framework of what's kind of the overarching thing that we're bringing into this system that's going to help people to be more successful in their conversations.
Yeah, I mean it's the translation of I teach that there's 4 Ps to being a successful network marketing recruiter, right? And that's pipeline, position, posture, perspective. And so those 4 things are the things. Now, I've sensed like just from really digging into it, to build a successful empire in the network marketing space, it's 6 pillars, right? Which includes work-life balance, which includes wealth and mindset, sales, marketing, leadership. But the 4 Ps. So I've taught, pipeline, posture, position, perspective for many years. And I kind of have to teach them that way. And you kind of have to learn them that way because you need to have these filters and this is how I respond. Okay. But that becomes the difficulty is, okay, how do I today, just a couple hours ago, we had our we have a challenge. We're in the middle of this challenge thing, and someone asked, "What do you say if they ask, is this network marketing?" Right? And so I imagine large number of people on here are using this to build their network marketing business. And so they say, how do you respond? Okay. If someone says, "Is this network marketing?" And so I told them, right, so you want to respond in a postured way, not an arrogant way, because arrogance and posture are different things, right? Posture is I'm responding in a powerful way that doesn't diminish them in any way, but holds my energy and isn't trying to convince them of anything. Arrogance is I'm just out to make them look bad, me feel better about myself. And so if someone says, this is just an example of the type of stuff in here, is if someone says, "Is this network marketing?" If I don't know, if I cannot tell positive or negative which way they're leaning, and don't assume. One of the stories that I shared is I remember when I was speaking at a real estate event, and this guy asked me, he said, oh, you're a speaker here? And I'm like, yeah. And I was the only network marketing anything there. And he said, "Oh, you're a speaker. What do you do?" And so I told him, and he goes, "Oh, is that network marketing?" And I said, I couldn't tell. I thought it might be negative, but I couldn't actually tell. So when I can't tell, I say, "Yes, it is. Why do you ask?" And he says, "Because, oh my God, I love network marketing. And no one ever prospects me. I've made over $100 million in insurance, but no one ever prospects me. And I love the concept." And I'm like, "Awesome. Welcome to the team." and so, but see, if you assume that everyone that asks that is just negative, then you may respond in not the greatest way. Now, if I can tell someone is negative, sometimes you can tell, "Is this network marketing?" Right? You can tell. If they ask it in that kind of way, I actually say, "Yeah, you know what? I actually thought about opening another business, but it was too high risk and too overhead, so I started with this one." So I'm not shying away from it. I'm not saying, "Yeah, and it's the best," right? I'm not doing that because that doesn't work, right? I'm not saying, "Yeah, because in middle management, you got the mid managers and the janitor," right? I'm not going into this big, goofy, convincing thing, because convincing doesn't work. It doesn't. By the way, you can tell if you're doing your initial reach outs right. If you're reaching out to cold market, I prefer audio, and it needs to be less than 25 seconds. If you're going over 25 seconds, you're saying too much to someone who is in the wrong position. So if you're saying ground floor patent pending, the greatest thing ever, the unicorn, the next Netflix, or whatever that hypey kind of stuff you're using, you're not being effective in your reach outs. And so it's something that that's one tiny sliver of the kind of mindset that you get with what we worked on in the system.
Yeah, we're gonna go into the quick presentation, and then I'm gonna do a second follow up on this on Ray Higdon. We'll finish up his little conversation there about Now AI. So here we are. Here's Ray Higdon, CEO of the Higdon Group, founder of Rainmakers, has helped his students generate 3,000 new customers, recruit 70,000 new reps, and achieve 14,000 rank advancements. So Ray's the real deal. What he does works. I've known of Ray for a long time. He's an exceptional leader, and just him and Eric Worre just are for Now AI to be joining forces with these two thought leaders. It's amazing. It's an amazing addition to an amazing product. So about us, Now AI is the future online marketing system, fully integrates the latest artificial intelligence. That means websites, emails, social posts, blogs, lead generation, and more. And part of the more is the integration of Ray's thought processes. So all built in for you in seconds by the latest AI in the world, and it's ready to be set up live in just a few clicks. So awesome. So it's you, the network marketer, who you are, powered by AI. Now site marketing, AI driven brilliance at your fingertips. Fuel your network marketing journey with AI. Especially now going into 2024, you know, you need to transform who you are, what you're doing, why you're doing it. So, you know, if you're doing the same thing everybody else is doing in your network marketing platform, you're not going to stand out. Social media and AI powered. For me, this is just, it just saves. And I haven't even talked about the time it saves. You know, the time, like I said, I've said this before, I've got attention deficit. So, and I got a lot of ideas up here between these two ears, but it's, now I just put my idea into AI and AI just, you know, comes up with all kind of things, captions, titles, headlines, writes a little thing for me. So, you know, you know, then I can rearrange my thoughts, rearrange AI's thoughts rather, and create them into my own thoughts. So it's powerful. It's just powerful. So I use it for my social media. I post to Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn in a matter of minutes. And it's an engaging post where people respond back to it, and then you can kind of create a conversation. Websites, you know, this is another thing. It creates custom built by our marketing experts the moment you sign up. Make changes anytime, no need for technical knowledge. It's just brilliant. Blogs, you know, if you want to become an expert in your field, get a blog out there. It's already built in. It comes up with interesting articles, videos, quizzes about you and where you're going. Lead generation. Look, we've talked about it. You need to have leads. You got to have a pipeline, like Ray says. People in the pipeline. So you need leads. So we're talking lead generation, very powerful. SMS, so you can send messages back and forth, delivered right to their smartphone. Email marketing, if you're not staying on, you can send out a newsletter, but it gives you an autoresponder over time. You drip. Because not everybody's going to find what you're doing at right when they're, you know, you want them to be ready to join today. They might be ready to join 2 months from now, 6 months from now. But, you know, but if you don't stay in contact with them, you're probably not going to catch them 6 months from now when they're ready to join. So this is the key to this whole system. It's the power of the system. Contact enhancement. Our database of 70 billion records can help you learn more about your own contacts, get updated contact information, work experience, age, location of people you know. You'll find new opportunities inside your own network. Personality analysis, all powered by AI. It's just powerful. It's you know, it'll help you determine the personality of the person you're reaching out to so that you can customize your response to their personality. Wow, it's amazing. CRM. Look, you need to manage your prospects, your customers, your teammates. You have it all in one place. This is the beauty of this. There's so many things here in one place, so you don't have to go out and go into another platform, jump back from one platform to another. All this is in one place. Finding prospects, AI powered. You'll have unlimited access to our database of 2.2 billion people. It's so easy to search by age, gender, interest, job title, education, and more. So exciting times here. So look, I thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks for letting me tell you how Ray Higdon is joining and collaborating with Nowsite AI. Also, as I said in my other presentation, Eric Worre. So some of the top thought leaders in the network marketing business. So look, we have AI brilliance at your fingertips. Fuel your network marketing journey. It's time. 2024. Don't do it the same way you did it in 2023 and expect different results. What do they say? Doing the same thing over, it's like insanity. So, try something new. Look, join me, Ed Drost. Connect with me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, wherever, TikTok. Go to temovement.com. go to edgeroast.earth. Look forward to connecting. We have some links below. I'd like you to look into what we're doing here with Now AI. Got a couple of links below in the description. Click on those, see what we're doing. So look, let's connect. Let's create a compelling future for your network marketing journey with AI. So again, join me. Love to connect. Love to help you. Edge Roast from Parkton, Maryland, temovement.com. Go to edgeroast.earth. Connect, as I said, connect with me. Look forward to connecting. Look forward to helping you grow your network marketing business in 2024. Let's wrap up 2023 and hit them hard and go into 2024, creating a compelling future for you and your network marketing business. So again, Edge Roast, look forward to connecting. And as always, you have a fantastic day. I love you and appreciate you.